One time, my therapist told me that when confusion arises in the context of a relationship, you might be in the presence of somebody who's being deceptive. Let that sink in. And this video is for those of you who lean more towards an anxious attachment style, those of you who have a huge heart, who give people chances and the benefit of the doubt over and over and over again. You're always looking at yourself, like, how can I be better? How was it maybe my fault? Sometimes when you're confused and anxious in a relationship, it is not a you thing. It is not your old, childhood wounds showing up or your anxious patterns, da 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 da. It's because there's something else going on with the other person in the relationship. And your intuition is sensing something. It is so key to be able to discern between fear and anxiety. And when your gut or your intuition is actually telling you, hey, there's something here that's funny. Confusion is a nervous system signal that something is worth looking at. I am the queen of giving people the benefit of the doubt and assuming best intention. But looking back over, the series of my life and the people that I've dated, when confusion was present, hindsight's now 2020, I can look back and see that there was some truth being withheld. And it wasn't always malicious. Sometimes it was more benign, but still, when I felt confused and super anxious and whatever, for the most part, it was because the other person over there wasn't being completely honest with me about who they were. So if you find yourself looping in confusion and constantly needing reassurance and trying to make sense of inconsistent words and actions in your relationship, and you're feeling a little crazy, you might not be crazy. It might be that your nervous system, your body, is sensing the truth of what's going on over there with that person before your mind, your logical mind, actually has evidence for whatever it is that's going on. So do not gaslight yourself and say, oh, everything's just fine. You're just anxious and this is just your trauma talking. Sometimes you're right. There is something else going on that your mind hasn't been able to see yet because the person over there that you're in relationship with is not telling the full truth, is lying by omission. And it can just feel so confusing, especially if you think really highly of this person and, wouldn't think that they would be withholding anything from you. Sometimes the body knows before the mind actually gets the hard evidence to catch up to the truth. When there's nothing but truth between you and somebody else, your body will feel calm and at ease.